The struggle is not over. We're going to mourn. We're going to remember. We'll slow down for just a day or two, but we'll regroup.
The Reverend Harold Middlebrook reflecting on the death of his fellow civil rights activist and longtime friend Jesse Jackson.
The Reverend Middlebrook marched alongside Jackson during the civil rights movement. He says his friend's voice changed the nation. 10 News reporter Lauren Davis joins us now and shares how his message still holds importance to this day. Lauren.
John Robin, the Reverend Harold Middlebrook says he first met the Reverend Jesse Jackson in 1963 in Selma, Alabama. What started as a meeting during the civil rights movement became a decades-long partnership in the fight for justice. The Reverend Harold Middlebrook, a civil rights activist, says he was present when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis. So was the Reverend Jesse Jackson, a moment he says shaped both their lives.
The memory and the challenge, seeing our fallen leader, and somehow catching the message and the vision that the struggle does not stop.
Middlebrook says Jackson was more than an organizer, he was a messenger.
But Jesse spoke to the nation to the level that it caused the nation to take a real look at itself politically, especially the Democratic Party.
He says Jackson's 2 presidential campaigns helped shape American politics. But beyond politics, he says Jackson's message was about unity.
All of us are God's children. All of us are somebody. All of us must participate in the body politic.
That message carried through in Knoxville when Jackson visited after the inner city church fire in 1996. And for Middlebrook, that legacy is clear. It's a message we can follow today.
We're going to mourn. We're going to remember. We'll slow down for just a day or two, but we'll regroup. And we'll come back saying, woke up this morning with my mind on freedom and ain't gonna let nobody turn me around.
The Reverend Middlebrook says although Jackson's body is gone, his memory and works will live on. He says his lesson from Jackson is, if he can help somebody as he goes through life, then his living shall not be in vain. John, Robin.
Indeed. All right. Lauren, thank you.
New